What's up, everybody, and what's up, Sussex Squad? Welcome to a special edition of body language analysis of the current state visit and how William and Kate have humiliated themselves, their country, and Charles and Camilla had fun doing it. Y'all, there was literally a royal soap opera at play. And because so many body language analysis want to be done, I thought I would throw my hat in the ring. Y'all ready for this? Let's go. Now, we already know that this weekend was going to be full of foolery. Why? Because there was a state visit, there was a funeral, and I just know William and Kate were going to do their best to push through the front of the line. But baby, I didn't know I'd end up like this, and I didn't know that Mama Camilla was not having. On top of that, it seems like Kate might have been flipping off Charles. Man, let's get into this. Y'all ready? Let's go. So here's the funeral, right? Already Kate is on her BS being disrespectful. Now, I don't care because it's Charles, but let's look at this. Kate gives Sophie a look and draws her in. She always looks like she's cursing somebody out under her breath. Now, this right here is very, very disrespectful because when the king is talking, everybody is supposed to be sitting there waiting silently. William knows that. That's why he's just looking at Kate like, yeah, whatever. But see, here's the thing. Sophie, literally, she's feeling herself because Sophie is like, Charles isn't long for this earth. Let me align myself and kiss William and Kate's butt so maybe I'll get a job, because Sophie is thirsty and she wants her kids to be the only working royals. I don't know why you want your kids to actually be. Anyway, look at Kate sneering, looking around, trying to look. She looks like this is her thing. She looks like listen, I guess William, remember when William was at that wedding? He's like, yeah, wrap it up. You need to hurry up. I guess Kate is on the same mess with William. I will say everything they do to her, she does right back. Look at this. So look, Charles is annoyed. Look, he's like, hello, miss, you gonna speak? What's going on, Miss Mamas? Is this your thing? Are you the Queen of England? Look at Kate. She touched the necklace and then she comes and kisses Charles. That hand on the shoulder and the curtsy, that's letting him know, baby, you a midget. I'm a big dog around here. Charles turns his head like, yeah, anyway. The person with real cancer has to go. Charles makes his way down. Now notice William didn't say ish to his dad. He's still mad about that Harry stuff. Papa, I hate you. I'll never talk to you again. And listen, Charles was like, you don't gotta threaten me with a good time. Now here's the interesting thing. Remember when when Charles was like, Miss Mama, you not gonna speak? How Kate touched her necklace? People zoomed in on that. Look at this. Tell me it don't look like Kate's not flipping Charles off. Kate is too intentional. Watch your middle finger pressed against Diana's choker, and you got that evil grin. Hold on. Let's do a zoom in. Look at this. This is a genuine smile. Both sides of her face's smile line, she's genuinely happy. And Kate is only genuinely happy, I believe, when she's disrespecting someone. Hold on. Exhibit everything when it comes to the disrespect. Because she was at the funeral and she wanted to let Charles know, baby, you are the past. I'm the future. That's right. F you too. And your hoe that be at your house, okay? And get this. Kate then decided to do it. Listen, at the end of the day, Kate was fooling herself because look at this mess. Why is she at a funeral? Why is she at the funeral laughing, joking, and trying to look coy for the cameras? Can you please let me know in what instance at a funeral, a state funeral, your work, that you got to be sitting here preening? Kate got a problem where every single time it is a place of death or mourning, she wants to be the desired, sexy one. Is that the only time you can stand out when somebody's being laid to rest? But hold on. Look at the come hither eyes. Look at her sly smile little thing. Again, genuine smile. Her eyes are raised up. She is literally like sitting there and she knows her angles. Again, I don't know. I guess she's trying to compete with Rose Hannabury, but that only worked when somebody else's man is looking at you, Kate. And right now, your own man ain't looking at you. Speaking of which, let's talk about when Trump arrived. So when Trump arrived, William and Kate were tasked with meeting him at the plane and walking him to the door. That's all they had to do, walk 20 feet. Now, what do you think happened? If you're guessing they messed that up, you would be right. look at this, right? We got to do it in slow motion. William puts his hand on Kate's back, okay? Because even with the open palm, he's not even touching her or her hair. You can tell he is completely disgusted by her, but he had to do that because cameras were watching. Now look at this. They turn and they walk away. Melania actually grabbed Trump's hand. I know, surprise, surprise. And look at this. She then takes Trump's hand on the other side and it's walking hand in hand, okay? Kate notices that. She said, is this the way real humans respond when they like each other? William pulled Kate closer because Kate has this weird thing when they're walking on royal engagements that she pulls herself away in a way to make William and everybody focus on her. Kate, grow up. And how are you listening to a conversation how many feet away? Now, Kate also at that moment noticed that Trump and Melania were holding hands. And she said, wait, is this my chance? William hasn't touched me in a fortnight. And then she got a dumb idea in her head. You can see her thinking, wait, does William want to hold my hand? Does he want to hold my hand? Okay, let me move my purse to the other side. Okay, bet. All right, here we go. William, my hand's over here. Hello, and look at her smiling because she feels stupid. And she's trying to hide she already knows she played herself, but hope springs eternal. Look at her swinging her hand. She even comes closer to William. Unfortunately, as could be expected, William is repulsed and actually look at that right there. He moves his hand further away from Kate because he was like, oh, Miss Mamas, you're feeling yourself, but you must be confused. This is not an accident. Don't touch me at all. So then Kate's like, yeah. And it goes on. Okay, now look, here's Charles and Camilla being like, how are they going to mess this up? Because I know they're going to mess it up somehow. William and Kate, they've been talking about them all night. Charles probably been kicking the dog, cat, and the mice at Clarence's house while Camilla is taking her sherry. Talking about, look at them. He like, how are they going to mess this up? These fools. Look at them walking across. Hold on. They are looking at them like these two mess up. They can't stand. Look at Charles. Like, oh, God, Diana's boy. They can't stand it. But they're doing what they do, just waiting and criticizing. Kate still trying to figure out why. Well, look at William. He moving his hand far away like, all right, baby, Miss Mamas, I like the space. Put your purse back in your other hand. Look at Kate. Clenched her jaw. Literally looking like, oh, he's humiliating again. I'm sick of that. Her jaw is clenched. Miss Mama is mad. And I would be too. Why did you move your purse and play yourself? Because you saw Trump and Melania and thought, I want some of that action. Man, William is not holding your hand. You should have known when he put his hand on the back of your back for a photographer because Harry and Meghan can't keep their hands off each other. They always have a shot to prove that we have a hot relation too. Look at the way I touch her back, but he never quite touches her. He didn't even touch her hair. Let me see if I can go back and find this clip. No, matter of fact, y'all rewind if y'all want to see it. We got to move on because there's a lot going on. All right, Sussex squad. Okay, so they're walking over. Kate is upset, right? William is folding his fingers, letting her know, don't even try it. Hey guys, listen, this video is getting a little bit long, but don't worry, I'm going to post a part 2 later on today of my expert body language analysis royal edition. How y'all think I did so far? If you thought this is funny, baby, just wait till we see the way Camilla clowns Kate. Anyway, guys, listen. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't worry, part 2 will be posted today. I swear, probably by the time you're done watching this, part 2 will be up. All right, you guys, gotta go. Bye.